week?
Shoot, you name one, we improved. That's probably our best game, really. I mean, we were, again, I know we're a better team than the Citadel, but you still have to play well and execute and make the right decisions and play with good technique, finish plays, and tackle. And I thought we just did a great job of that. I mean, we improved in every area. Number one, finishing plays that were there downfield. Whether it was the receiver, whether it was the quarterback, whether it was the running back, whether it was the protection, whatever it may be, we'd kind of been in a little funk there. I'd have been more concerned if it was stuff not there, like we just. But these are things that we just kind of were in a little bit of a slump as far as finishing some plays. It was just one thing after another. Everything's great, perfect throw, perfect drop the ball. Everything's great, receiver don't run the right route. Everything's great, bad throw. Everything's great, poor protection. I mean, it's just like a combination of things that were a little frustrating there for a couple games, where all of a sudden teams are hanging in there. You really ought to have more points on the board, but you miss opportunities. Obviously, down against Florida State, you got the ball on the 1 yard line twice and get 3 points total. Those are, and it's 16 play drive. Get nothing. Those are things that just finishing drives. We only had 1 3 and out against Florida State. Moved the ball all day. Just didn't finish some of the drives, and then making some kicks. I think we've improved there. Like I said, Spence is 4 out of his last 5. I know I'm counting one of them as a timeout, but I count it. I'm looking for every silver lining I can get. So we've made some improvements in all areas. Our depth is an area that I think we've improved our football team over the course of the season, certainly over the last 3 weeks. I think we've got just really good focus right now, and that's what it's going to take to get where we want to get to.
Coach, how impressed are you with what Coach Muschamp has been able to do in just his second season with the Gamecocks, and what kind of energy does he bring to the atmosphere of a game like this?
He's done a great job. I mean, that's just pretty much speaks for itself. I mean, you don't need me to break it down for you. I mean, they weren't very good when he got there. They didn't win many games. And, last year, first year, took them to a bowl game, and this year they're 8-3. So he's done a phenomenal job, and you see that when you watch the tape. They're very well coached on both sides of the ball, and I mean, he's probably the first one to tell you, hey, they've got bigger goals, I'm sure, but they are where they are year 2, and I think he's made good progress for sure.
Let's go back to 2008, your first game against South Carolina, and the win, and what that meant to your career, and what that showed you about this rivalry, and how the fans I think endeared themselves to you with that game.
Yeah, well, I mean, they endeared themselves to anybody who wins this game. It wouldn't take long. Clemson fans, you beat South Carolina, they most likely they're gonna like you, at least for a little while anyway. But that was an amazing game, emotional. I mean, I'm not here if we don't win it, so I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere, but I'm probably not here. I mean, I don't know that for sure. Probably needed to win that game to have a shot to get the job, and we played a great game. Our guys were excited to play. I'm not sure. I doubt we were favored in the game, but we played well. We hit some big plays, and Spiller and Jacoby and Aaron Kelly and Cullen and all those guys. Really Mike Palmer. That whole group. I remember those guys. Thomas Austin. We had a great group of guys. Ricky Sapp, and Cavell Connor, Mike Hamlin. A bunch of them. That was a great day, and when we won it, I felt like I'm gonna get an opportunity. But that game, I mean, I knew long before that game what the game was all about. Obviously, as an assistant, that was my 6th South Carolina game at the time, and I've been a part of several of them. The worst one being the year that they had to fight. That was an embarrassment to both programs, and cost both teams a bowl game, or it certainly cost us. I can't even remember on their side, to be honest with you. I was well versed in the game going into that, but it was really more that whether or not it's going to be my last game here at Clemson, or I'm going to have a chance to maybe hang around here a little while.
Dabo, your relationship with Spurrier was interesting, I guess. I mean, he's leaving voicemails after you lose to Georgia, saying they got beat worse.
Yeah.
How was your relationship with Muschamp, or is it too early to tell?
You know, it's fine. I mean, we've known each other. I've known Will a long time. We go way back when he was an assistant at Auburn. I was an assistant at Alabama. I'd see him on the recruit trail. You know, known him a long time. He was the D coordinator when I took our group out to Texas. Took our whole staff out to Texas when I first got the job, February of '09. And you know, he was very gracious to our guys when we went out there. And you know, I've always thought he was a heck of a coach, and I've always had great respect for him. But you know, we've not run in many circles together over the years, but I've kept up with him as he's gone through his career, and he's I know it didn't go the way he wanted it down there in Florida, but that doesn't make him any less of a coach. He's been a great coach for a long time.
How's your relationship with Spurrier evolved since he left South Carolina?
Man, well, I'm going. He's invited me to his Hall of Fame dinner in a couple weeks. Actually, I guess that's coming up here in a few weeks. That ought to be a lot of fun. You know, it's good. It's good. I see him 3 or 4 times a year, and but he'll reach out to me from time to time, and very respectful. Very, you know, we're both competitors. And, you know, he kind of went about his business a little different than maybe I do, but we had our moments, no doubt about it. We had some moments along the way, but I've always had great respect for him as a coach. You know, he's one of the best. That's why he's going in the Hall of Fame. So, good relationship.
Do you look back and appreciate those moments? You look back and, wow, that was a fond memory. That made this game just a little bit better, a lot more fun.
Oh, yeah. I try to appreciate, you know, the whole journey. You know, there's a few I'd like to go back and change, but, you know, don't work that way. You know, that's why you better focus on where you are and doing the very best you can. Being great right here in this moment.
Some of the players mentioned yesterday that they thought the 5 bombs that people did pictures with you were a little bit disrespectful. When did you first learn that was happening?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I take pictures of people all the time.
Sure.
And just different people, because I don't do social media. I don't have Facebook, none of that stuff. So I guess people take pictures and they put it all over the world or something. And I would have random people show me something. I'd be like, well, son of a gun, you know. I mean, 'cause I just taking a picture with somebody at a McDonald's or something. I mean, you know, I have no idea, and, you know, but that's just part of the rivalry, you know. I mean, it's a rivalry, and they don't, you know, those people don't know me. They don't like me because I work at Clemson. I don't take that personal. They don't know me. They don't know me. They just know I'm the coach, and so if I'm the coach, I'm a bad guy. Pull against him. So that's just kind of how it goes in this state.
Coach, a belated